Peace. This is Anpu with another video. Question everything. Now, this will be part 2 when dealing with health. I'm doing a little different, man. I'm just lounging. It's 10 o'clock at night. I don't know. Just felt like speaking about health. Been on my mind. So first thing I want to talk about is circulation. Circulation is very important. A lot of illnesses come to you due to poor circulation. So the best way to prevent, poor circulation is very obvious, very simple. Movement. You want to be active, right? Most of the times, people be, having jobs sitting at a desk or at a computer or something like that. So, what you want to do is you want to be moving around. On part 1, I also spoke about, surrounding yourself in positive surroundings, healthy surroundings. So, therefore, movement is very important. What I've been practicing is massaging my muscles from head to toe, and that's also good for circulation. Circulation is very important because you gotta think about how the inside works, right? So it's like flowing rivers with dealing with veins and arteries, and due to certain foods we eat, these veins and arteries can get clogged up, and this is what leads to heart attacks, because the heart has to work harder due to clogged arteries or clogged veins, and this becomes a health issue. So circulation is very important. There are certain exercises that you can do to help with circulation and help with your heart rate, which is very good for you, very healthy for you. So do your research and find out, like I said, what's best for you, to what exercises to do to help circulation. Walking is very good for you. That's why it's good to go for walks. You ain't gotta go hardcore, sprinting and running and stuff like that. I mean, if you're very athletic and stuff like that, then that's great. But you don't want to do that too much. And plus, if you do want to do that, you want to make sure you have the right footwear, because you have to understand that the concrete and the tar streets that we run on, and especially if you have poor shoes, that can cause your body more damage, because then you're dealing with vibration. The vibration from your feet and shoots up to your spine, and then it can cause other issues. So, but just walking is very good for you, for circulation. And like I said, I've been into massaging my own body every day, at least twice a day. When I wake up in the morning and right before I go to sleep, just to get the blood flowing. You want to get the circulation going. And if you look at certain information on massages, especially dealing with the feet, you can actually heal certain parts of your body, pretty much your whole body, through your feet. There's a whole science on that. I don't want to go too deep on it, but there's a whole science on massaging. The way you massage your feet and a certain pressure point on your feet, it can heal certain organs, your bones, even brain functions. And that's due to a lot of Indian and Asian remedies. They really deep on that, as far as pressure points and acupuncture and stuff like that. Acupuncture is also good for circulation. If you have poor circulation and you want to improve that, acupuncture is very good. Like I said, I massage my feet and my legs. It's very important to massage your legs. when my lady had, was in a hospital, and due to um, monitoring her, making sure her circulation was good, they put like these. I'm not sure what it's called, but they're like braces on the legs, and it kind of helps. It kind of like contracts, and it's good, and it helps with circulation, because when you're in a hospital bed, you have to understand you're not moving, and that's due to blood clotting, because of poor circulation. And there's a lot of people that had a lot of issues when it comes to circulation problems. So yeah, so massaging your whole body, especially if you went to the gym and you worked out and stuff like that. Very good. It's very good for you. Even if you want to soak in a hot bath with Epsom salt, which is magnesium, which is really good for you, and it's also good for muscle soreness and stuff like that, and cramps and bones that ache. It also helps, and also it's good for circulation, to get that blood flowing. You got to get the blood flowing, because everything in life is dealing with motion, right? Movement. That's within any aspect of life. It's always dealing with motion. And it's like once you start slowing down, that's when you start having medical issues. This is why when a lot of people, you have to understand how our physical bodies are designed. It's like once you retire from working, your body go through a shock, because these physical bodies are designed to work. And that goes into ancient texts dealing with, the Anunnakis, right? I don't want to get too deep, but like I said, this is a spiritual channel, and I'm, trying to connect with the people when dealing with health and spirituality, right? So the Anunnakis created us, right? They created these physical vessels for us to operate in. But the reason why they created us was to be slaves, was to be workers, plain and simple, you can even see that in the Bible of Genesis, when God gave Adam a job, right? He had a job to do, and the job was so much that he had to create a partner for him to help him out with the job, right? Because if he was able and capable of handling the job himself, then Eve wouldn't be in the picture. But that's besides that. But to go back into how that connects with the body, is all about motion and movement. And once you stop moving, that's when complications happen. Your body starts to, shuts down. And I've seen it many a times. I've seen people that worked for so many years, and as soon as they retired, all of a sudden they get sick. They end up with all types of problems. That's why sometimes when you get like the flu, or when you're sick, yeah, it's good to rest, but it's not good to sit and rest too much. Sometimes it's good to be moving around, because if you notice that sometimes when you be so sick and you rest up too much, what happens? You kind of like feel worse. It makes you feel worse. But if you constantly moving around, you're moving, you're getting that motion, that movement, it kind of you'll heal faster. To be honest with you, that's why sometimes they say you gotta sweat out the cold, and that's due to movement, circulation, right? So that's a good one. Also, want to talk about breathing. Breathing is also kind of connects with, circulation. Breathing techniques, right? So what you want to do is you want to breathe a certain way. I've spoken about this in other videos, that breathing is very important. You breathe a certain way. You breathe naturally just on your own, but sometimes it's good to do deep breathing, because what you do is you take in more oxygen in your body. And like I said, that helps with your blood cells, That helps with your circulation, and it also helps with getting rid of any bacteria or virus within your body that does not belong there. Because, like I said before, viruses and bacteria that are bad for you cannot survive in an oxygenated body. Very simple, right? So breathing is very good. Sometimes I'll do the 6-9-6 breathing, right? I mean, there's many different ones that you could do. You breathe in, count to 3, hold for 6. It was 3-6-3, something like that. It was different ways to do it. It's all about holding the breath for a certain amount of time and releasing it, breathing it in for a certain amount of time and breathing out. So it's a rhythm. There's so many different techniques of breathing, but breathing is very important. So that also helps with circulation and other things. So we got the massaging, circulation, breathing techniques. I mean, there's so many other things that's good as far as dealing with health and dealing with spirituality at the same time, right? It's all about the breath. It's all about the breath, the power within the breath, right? In the Bible, it says God blew breath, through Adam's nostrils, and he became a living soul. So that's telling us something, that the breath is everything, right? So what else we could talk about as far as dealing with health? Now you want to, like I said, it's all about movement. Another good thing is what to do is eye movement. You want to exercise your eyes, and that's something that we don't think about, because you have muscles within the back of your eyes, right? You have muscles that's holding your eye in place, So what happens is, as time goes on, this is why people end up with glasses, because there's certain muscles that get worn out, and then you got to keep them strengthened. You got to strengthen those muscles, and there are eye exercises that you should do. I do them at least 2 times a day. Sometimes I do it 2 times a day, or sometimes just once a day. But I try to do it. Sometimes I forget, it's natural. But it's very simple. So what you want to do is you want to blink your eyes at least for 60 seconds. Constantly blink them to keep them lubricated, right? You want to keep the eyeballs moist. That's what helps with your vision. That's why some people, they suffer from dry eyes. Their vision is very poor. So, and that's the thing too, because people wear glasses, right? And they think that, I'm gonna wear glasses and my vision gonna get better. But honestly, your vision don't get better. You kind of like messing up your vision even more. Because if you think about it, you constantly have to go to the eye doctor to change your prescription on your vision. Like, it's just weird, I think we were just taught wrong about that. And I think once people start learning how to exercise their eyeballs, they will have better with their health as far as sight. Because your eyeballs throughout the day fluctuates. It fluctuates like a wave. Sometimes it will go, in focus and out focus. It does that naturally. So if you give yourself glasses, that means you setting your eyeballs set for that one type of vision, and that can lead to more eye problems. So what you want to do is you want to practice eye exercises, right? So you want to blink your eyes for 60 seconds, just normal, no forcing it, give it lubrication. Then you want to look left to right while keeping your head straight, left to right, at least for 60 seconds. Close your eyes, let your eyes rest, and then you want to open your eyes slowly, then look up and down without moving your head. Look for another 60 seconds. close your eyes. You want to rest, and then you want to draw shapes with your eyes. So pretty much it's like you're drawing on a piece of paper, but you're using your eyes. So you could draw like a triangle with your eyes, a square, a circle. You also want to, rub your hands together, your palms, and cause friction to a point where your palms are really hot, and you want to put them on your eyes, which is also good because what that does is good for circulation, because you want to get that blood vessels within your eyeballs to get that good circulation in there so it can stay healthy, right? So you won't have to be going to the eye doctor, and you have to see these basic routines where I'm teaching you is something that you should do every day so much that it becomes a habit. It becomes a ritual for you. So you want to have your morning rituals that are very healthy. The majority of people in this world, their morning rituals is just to get out of the bed, go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, wash up, and then get a drink of coffee. That's like they normal thing. So start practicing healthy rituals soon as you wake up and right before you go to sleep. So you want to massage your muscles, massage your body, massage your feet. Very important. Take care of your feet. That's shouldn't have to even explain that. Without your feet, forget about it. Your feet is everything. You mess up your feet, you can't move around. You can't function. I'm not to speak on for those that are, that have a disability or have a problem and they don't have that ability to use their legs and stuff like that. So that's a whole nother story. But for those that are not in that position, you want to take care of this physical body that we are operating in, right? It's just like a car, you gotta change the tires after a certain while. And that's good too. Thing to talk about too. You gotta make sure you're wearing the right type of footwear, because everybody has different types of feet. Some people have an arch, some people are more flat-footed. So you gotta figure out what's great for you, because on the long run you're gonna be damaging your body, which damaging alignment of your spine, and that can cause other issues, other health problems. So make healthy routine choices, right? As soon as you get up, don't forget to write down your dreams, right? That's the first thing you should do. As soon as you get up, write down your dreams. And then, you get up, you should just acknowledging your body, right? Just using your mental. This is what I do. I sit up, think about what dream I had, or maybe it's an actual traveling experience I had, and then I start from my toes and I just acknowledge each part of my body, working my way up all the way to the top of my head, and then getting up, stretching, massaging my body, all right? Get that blood flowing in there, get the muscles, because you're laying in the bed for like 8 hours, sometimes more. A lot of people I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all like to sleep till like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So you want to massage all those muscles, and then you want to start breathing. You want to get the breath, you want to get your breath right. Do some breathing techniques. Breathe in, take deep breaths, hold it for a couple of seconds, and then release. And there's different ways you could do the breathing. You could breathe in with the nose and out with the mouth, or you could just breathe in, just the nose and out with the nose, and just very calmly. And you want to control that breath, for a very long time. And then you got your eye exercises, right? Because as soon as you wake up, your eyes is all blurry. You can't really see. You turn the light on the bathroom, you're blinded, So that's another thing too. Oh, before I forget, with the eye exercises, I also looking at far distance for a while, and then looking at something that's very close for a while. So that's exercising your pupils, as they dilate and open and close. It's a muscle. So that also has to get work, because you got some people that are farsighted and you got some people that are nearsighted, right? So that's another issue. Another thing to do when I'm doing my eye exercises, and even for those people that have glasses, you can still practice these eye exercises, right? And you never know, you might improve it so much that you probably won't even need your glasses no more. But it has to be routinely. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna do it for 1 week and then, oh, I'm miraculously cured from glasses. That's not the case. Everything takes time, right? Just like vitamins and essential oils and stuff like that. You gotta give it, you gotta give your body time to absorb the vitamins and nutrients and to take part of it. So the same thing with exercising. It's not like you start, you change your diet for a week and you're gonna see dramatic results, or you're going to hit the gym and think that you're just gonna have all these muscles within 2 times going to the gym. Nah, everything takes time and it takes routine. So like I said, practice a good routine in the morning. Stretching, breathing, massaging your muscles, the eye exercises. It's all good for you, and I think that's the best way to start your day. And also just having positive thoughts and just, thinking, the all that's part of this whole universe, giving you another day to experience on this realm, because every day is a blessing, right? So every day you wake up, you have another day to learn, right? To learn. So that's what it's all about. So I'm gonna leave on that note. I'm not gonna go too deep, but it's just something you gotta think about, something you gotta question, right? If I change my routine that I normally do, will this affect me in a positive way? Will I start having more, spirituality experiences, right? So question everything. So like I said, massaging of the body, breathing technique, stretching, the eye exercises, or even meditating, clearing the mind, right? Because the consciousness is like a muscle. It's a muscle, right? It's the same thing. It's not that difficult. I don't know. I would just in the mood. I just say, you know what? I've been thinking about a lot of the situations with dealing with health. Something that we could all relate to, and something that we could all practice, right? We could all practice it, and let's see if you get some good results out of it, right? And I just feel like I was lounging on the couch, and I was like, hey, let me just make a video real quick. If I look so relaxed, it's because I am. I just did a nice spiritual bath, which was cool, and some meditating with my crystals. So I'm very mellowed out right now. I'm very mellowed out. So like that's one of my routines that I do for detoxing, the chemicals within my body, as well as detoxing negative energy from my spiritual body, right? Because people always focus on the physical body when they're dealing with health, but they don't think about their spiritual body. So yeah, I'm not gonna get too. I could definitely make a couple of more videos, especially dealing with spiritual baths and how to do it and what's the purpose of it and those other stuff. It's all part of health, that's dealing with spiritual health and mental health, right? Because there's a lot of people out there that got mental problems. All right, let me get out of here, man. Yo, this is Anpu with another video on question everything.